Hey, it's Rosie Posey. I'm gonna be doing some poetry about sensitive topic. I want you to like, comment, share if you can relate or if you know somebody who can relate. Alright? No, I do not respect myself. I cover my mirrors and bypass the skinny section in every clothing store with my head down, like I dropped the dime. I never thought I was the dime worth picking up, just a silver among bronzes, a dime in the midst of pennies. Never knew I was the world that God created to surround him. He's the sun and I need him. Can't be nothing without him. I stand before my mirror and admit that I've been hurting that little girl looking back. I abused her kindness as a weakness and blamed others. I put myself in positions to get hurt and blamed my strength for handling. I never accepted the fact that the way I allowed people to do that girl was heartless. The same little girl crying in her room wondering if the next day she was gonna squeal. I blamed myself for wanting to speak up while my predator lucked up, so I shut up, but the next day I let it spill up like throw up mama. He touched me. And as I look in the mirror, I am reminded of that 12-year-old girl crying for help with silent tears. I rode to the park that day on my bicycle with tires freshly free of training wheels, and I rode. I rode until I thought there was no road left to tread, and on the side of me was a park. And then I realized I wasn't riding away from him, but I was riding, trying to get closer to some sort of childhood, some sort of innocence, because mine had been snatched from me like NBA Youngboy's chain, but this was my chain and this was my pain. And I sit and try to explain to my 12-year-old self that I was okay, that there was no ill will, that I was just tripping like my shoes were untied. But God, why you give me these shoes? And I know someone wish they wore my size, but they're always untied. I sit on the bench and I just stare off into space because prematurely I had to face the fact that life sucks. Barbies became non-existent. I let the mud pies I was making that summer go to waste. Cartoons no longer serve the same purpose as others, because now I only watch cartoons because in that time I find a little piece of childhood within me when life didn't suck. And no Barbies, no mud pies, no nothing could make me feel childish again. But Captain Crunch with PJs and Saturday mornings with SpongeBob blasting is the only thing. Because see, a TV isn't a mirror, and TVs only say what you allow them to, but mirrors, you can't control the foul language that stares back at you. So today I stand before you, Rose, and I apologize.